Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bridget Mange, mental health practitioner. Our today's topic is loneliness. We are going to talk about loneliness and to try to get a better understanding what loneliness is and how it can affect our mental well-being. It's all about mental well-being, remember. What is loneliness? Loneliness is when somebody feels emptiness. It is an emptiness that you cannot describe. It is an emptiness that only you who can feel it and nobody else can see it or feel it. And that is how it affects our brains. How empty would you feel, or what would cause you feel loneliness? Loneliness can be of any person, of any age, any gender, at any time in their lives. If we were to talk about young children, little children, they've got their loneliness moments when they can't get their peers to play with. That cannot cause illness. But there is young people, like teenage time, when this can affect young people at school because of being isolated by others. For what reason? I will not tell you. Only those who can tell you the reasons or the experiences they have gone through to make them isolated by their peers or their age groups. It can be maybe somebody has got a condition, maybe somebody is suffering from an illness, maybe the family is poor, maybe they don't have as much as others do, and that way we know people do group themselves. It happens to children as well. Those children, we need to be mindful about such situations where we can try and support them not to feel lonely. Loneliness can be of adults, grown-ups, and this can be even to men and women, young men and young women. Let me talk about women because I'm a woman. I know there are times the girlfriends want to have boyfriends and they can't have their boyfriends because they don't have the courage to talk to people or to meet men or to meet new people and talk to them. Get me right. I'm not educating ladies to go out and look for men. No, but just have an understanding because this is normal. There is that stage you feel you want a husband, or there is that point you feel you want a wife. Those are young people. But every time you are thinking of the person you want, you don't know. And there is a problem, let me tell you. This problem is when a young lady is looking for Mr. Right and Mr. Right is looking for Miss Right. This is how it is supposed to be. However, a lot has changed and this is causing loneliness because young ladies are looking for those people who have got money, they are rich, they have got cars, they have got whatever they want. And those people, they could be their age, but they are not available, they can't get them. On the other hand, a man is looking for that Miss Right, who has got it all. Good education, good figure, money, and he cannot get. And as a result, he ends up suffering in silence. He is lonely. He wants a companion. She wants a companion and she's not getting. That is another type of loneliness. So, how about a mother like myself, a mother, a grandmother? What is the lonely about? You have gone through the life. You are here now. Why are you lonely? You are lonely because your children are all adults. They have left you. You are alone. Some of you have lost your husband. Maybe you are divorced, or maybe your husband is dead. You are widowed, or a man is a widower. The wife is dead, and he's alone. Now it is hard for him to go out and start dating again because one, he hasn't got the resources that young girls are looking for, and that leaves this man lonely. That leaves a woman lonely because Some cultures, when a woman is divorced or is widowed at a young age, they don't get married again and they can't stand to be seen out there with other people. And that also causes that vacuum of loneliness. Everyone needs a companion. Everyone needs somebody they can talk to. So this is where we need to think, how can we support these people? Loneliness is caused by many factors. Loneliness can be caused by lifestyle. Loneliness can be caused by loss of a loved one. When you've lost a loved one, when you are looking for a loved one and you can't find one, loneliness can be for anyone. It can be for young people, teenagers, or young men and women, or even parents who have lost their husbands or their wives. Anybody can be lonely at any time. Our team is helping people to overcome loneliness. We work with the people when they have been left, but that means you have to seek help because we wouldn't know what you're going through. When you feel that you're lonely and you don't have anyone to talk to, you need to talk to us. We are here to support you. We need to support people who have lost their loved ones, those who have been divorced, or those who are struggling to look for relationships. You're not going to get them relationships, but we'll walk with them on the journey just to advise them the best way to live a normal life and to look for partners. Do you know you cannot find a partner when you're in your house? You don't have to go to clubs or pubs or those places to look for a person. You just need to keep yourself busy doing what you're doing. Be sociable. You can actually develop a habit to go into social places, girls, boys, gym, church, activities, and even clubs in the university or colleges. Join those places. Those places are where you meet these good people, people of your class, people of your age. You don't have to be lonely looking for that rich person you don't know where they got their wealth from. From the people of your character, you get them from the places you visit. This is something to be aware of. For somebody who is lonely because they are divorced, you don't have to stay just there because you're being divorced. Just keep yourself active. Guess what? The Mr. Right or Miss Right will meet you when you are being busy. Don't occupy yourself with thoughts that are not helping, that I'm lonely, I am sad. There is that vacuum where you feel like you are isolated. If, for instance, what I said, the children have left and they don't have time for you because they have got their own families, just go to your age group. There are those mothers who are single like yourself. There are those fathers who are single like yourself. Join together, socialize, talk to one another, and that is a good way of promoting mental well-being. Being sociable, you will avoid so much like depression or generally mental illness. The loneliness will still be minimal when you are going out there, coming back, having socialized with the people. You not feel lonely as much. But having said, talk to us. We have got some advice. To overcome loneliness, you need to be sociable. It's not always easy, especially when you have got that feeling of emptiness, but it only comes from you. You need to be sociable. Go out there, create some activities that will keep you busy. Talk to people. You may feel like you are lonely, but when you talk to people, you'll find others who are lonely, and you'll be able to build a place, a safe net where you can engage with one another. Slowly, before you know it, you have overcome the loneliness. Look for people to talk to. Don't aim so high, and that vacuum will slowly get out of you. There is that emptiness that cannot be filled with anything. Only you who is suffering can be able to deal with that emptiness by talking to somebody. Not even to tell them you are lonely, but you know what you're looking for. Try and engage with people. Don't isolate yourself, because that will only cause you depression. When you get into depression, it will be hard to deal with loneliness and depression, because those will be two problems you are carrying. So think about it. And as I say, think out loud. Let's talk.